What we witness.
Mhm. It was the last trip of the night. There were a few passengers, so I remember it well. Hold it! As I recall, it was around 10 p.m., correct? Yes, just so, yes. It was a deathly, freezing, cold night, yes.
Yes. Sorry. My God.
I
we've done
broke phone, yes?
this. Sorry, that just made me laugh.
Heard of me, have you? Yes. Okay, he's not Death's Head. Alright. From what we know, there were 4 passengers. Is there no mistake in that? Yes. They were all picked up from different locations, however, yes. Would we be correct in assuming there were no passengers who got off midway? Like my wife did? Yes. It is as you say, no one got off, yes.
Yeah.
Don't mind my voice changing.
No, it's the same way. It's the same way, yeah.
I don't know. So that means there wasn't anyone who ran from the omnibus after the crime occurred.
Yeah, clearly whoever translated it didn't fix anything. That's why we have localization, by the way.
Yep. Yes, well, I'm under orders from the boss to make it the final trip every night. Now I'll never get to go home to see my wife. Little old me has always wondered if there was any point in making that trip, yes. What do you mean? Shivering in that dreadful cold, I earned but 20 pence in carrying out the final trip, you see. All of it would vanish after stopping by just to warm up in a pub on the way home, yes.
Oh my God, it's funny. Okay, this is me. The defendant and the victim were both sitting within the coach. Let's press him on that.
Hold it! Did you see that from the coach's skylight?
Yes, when you sit on the roof, the skylight sits right at your feet. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I still did not know that was a thing with those carriages.
Oh, definitely, yeah. There was a lamp inside the coach, which was what allowed me to see inside. Okay, so this is what they meant. So yeah, there's a window in there. That makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, there they are. Because both of them were wearing hats, I was unable to make out their faces. Let me see. Okay, well they do have different clothing, I guess. That's the only way to distinguish them.
And one of them has gloves.
Oh yeah, definitely. Regardless, I have no doubt that one of them was Mr. McGundle.
There you go. So what makes you so sure about that?
Mr. McGundle is, well, a gentleman of quite a short stature. Wow, how rude.
Oh, he prefers to be called vertically challenged, thank you.
It would certainly be the most difficult for me to mistake him for someone else.
Yes, and indeed, when the horses were stopped and the coach doors were opened, only the deceased victim and the defendant, Cosney McGundle, remained inside. There is no room for argument.
But then the defendant suddenly stabbed him in the gut with a knife. Let's press him on that.
Hold it! So you witnessed that very instant?
As I said, all of it was abruptly explained in my testimony.
No, it wasn't. Oh, now he's ready to smack somebody with that thing.
Exactly. Damn.
Yeah, it's like you could really hit someone with that.
Exactly. Or perhaps you're saying you have a bone to pick with my words. With me, a bank clerk.
No, that wasn't my intention at all. Oops, he's completely fuming at me.
Whoops,
Oop!
Never mind, I was about to make that. Never mind.
Witness, I would like to hear a bit more about... Oh, my lord!
Oh, thanks for interrupting. Thank you.
Juror 3, what is the matter? I've made up my mind. Now that everyone's said their piece, I'm going with my gut here. What do you mean, sir? I've always hated the rich folk, you see. I'm sure those clots are doing shady dealings under the table somehow.
No comment.
Yep. That tiny old man is the culprit, understand? You can't pull the wool over my eyes!
That's bad. Damn. Oh, crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any point in wading through this little discussion any longer. Hold it! Hold it! 0 for me! I was just about to say that. We as jurors have the duty to pass down correct judgment onto anyone. What in the... What on earth just happened? The opposite of a miracle happened. This appears to be the juror's verdict. Their verdict? Already? White means not guilty. Black is guilty. But I thought the white zone was for immediate loading and unloading passengers only. Okay, no, that's an airport.
Yeah.
As each juror reaches his or her own conclusion, the weight of their verdict is added to the scale, as you have just seen, and is set aflame.
That doesn't sound
According
good.
to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. You know. Still then, if that colossal scale were to completely tip towards black, you will die. Let's do our absolute best to prevent that from happening. Ugh. Now I'm even more nervous than ever. Let all note that the juror's verdict has changed. Now, I would like for the attorney to resume his cross-examination. I'm getting really tired, and the elves haven't been making my job easy, you see. Of course. How incredibly frightening. Yes, he was indeed stabbed in the gut. I ended up screaming in shock. Hold it! You said that you saw the knife. You were looking down from the roof seats, correct? Yes, exactly. I was seated on one of the roof seats. I recall that man with the small frame and the victim were sitting beside each other. I was thinking of new hat designs as I gazed at the city buildings, you see. And then, my eyes just happened to look inside the coach from beyond the skylight. And I saw the gleam of the knife as it went inside the victim. What a terrifying sight! Oh no.
Thanks for your colorful commentary, Judge.
Yep. Gotta clean. It looks like the jurors' doubts have been spurred on. Everyone seems to be remarkably suspicious of the defendant. We need to find something to refute that suspicion. Otherwise... Witness. Yes? Please don't drink my blood, sir. The knife you saw. I presume it is none other than this. Ah, yes! It is precisely that! Could that be? Quite so. This is the same knife that was stabbed into the victim's stomach. It is a rather large knife! The sheath of this weapon is engraved with an initial. M. It is an initial I have seen elsewhere. Huh? Don't tell me. M. Just like in Magundo. Suffice to say, this self-proclaimed London celebrity would appear to be an utter fool.
Oh,
Objection! But this M could belong to countless other individuals,
considering how...
like Madonna.
but yeah, but considering how, I guess rich looking it looks, I don't think anybody would be able to buy a knife like that.
Yeah. Or consider the fact that maybe instead of M for Magundo, it's actually W for Wumbo. Like, for example, that's right, the victim's name was Mortar.
Why would he actually own a knife like that?
Yeah, like, objection. Like, imagine how many paychecks it would cost to get that for
Yeah.
him. This is far too valuable for a bricklayer in poverty to own.
Theo was right.
Yep. The most likely scenario is that the knife belongs to the defendant. Ugh.
Didn't really think that through, huh?
Fortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
this appears to be quite the inescapable reality. Like the reality that I'm all alone and scared. Knife.
Okay, huge knife that was stabbed through the victim's chest. Very on. Okay, so we got that.
Yeah. Ornamental and beautiful.
Exactly. Oh,
Lord, please excuse my rudeness.
what is it made?
Juror 2, what is the matter?
And I don't think we get to know their names, by the way. At least I don't know.
Yep, so I'll just have to go off the nicknames I've given them, or
Mhm.
we've given them, whatever.
Yeah.
As a servant to the gentleman of the Great British Empire, I'd like to believe he's innocent. However, as a servant, I have a responsibility to accept harsh realities.
That doesn't sound good.
Wait just a moment, please! We have to dispose of this filth now.
That doesn't sound good.
Because she doesn't care.
Oh, definitely.
No!
Damn.
I must apologize. I do love cleanliness after all.
You can see that.
Yep, gotta clean.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it! Hold it! I've recorded the entire conversation thus far, and I have given it a logical appraisal.
What is that in today's time? Would that be what would you call that in the court?
God dang it. Tip of my tongue, I know it.
Hmm.
Like obviously you're recording the
Yeah.
transcript of the trial.
Yeah. But I'm not sure what they're called though specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there is a name for that. Like a
Yeah.
transcriber?
Probably.
I don't know.
But if
Well,
anyone in the comments probably
close.
knows. Yeah, maybe close, but yeah.
I'm sure someone ought to know out there.
Yeah.
And at this very moment, I have reached my ultimate conclusion.
What is it? Oh, never mind.
Up.
Oh crap.
Not again. Yes, again. 4 people have already chosen guilty.
We can see that, thank you.
Thank you, Pimin. Only 2 more, and then it will die. What in the world should I do?
The pit! It burns! Sorry.
Yep. We would like to die. And how do we do that? Follow me! You know, the more I try to fish out from the witnesses, the more the scale slants against my favor. However, as we know nothing about this incident, information is what we need above all else. Then all we can do is watch as that fire burns away our time until the guilty verdict?
Yes.
A chance to retaliate will arrive eventually. We must believe in that.
Yeah.
But... Alright. At any rate, that's all I can do for now. I can't give up here. Sure you can!
Mm-hmm.
I just need to calm down and listen to the testimony once more. Astonished by that scream, I stopped the horses. And then I saw it too. Hold it! Pardon, but what exactly did you see? Yes, the passenger was, collapsed on the coach's floor.
How would he see that unless there's a window in there?
Yeah, and plus, shouldn't you be paying attention to the horses?
Oh, yeah.
Needless to say, that passenger would be the victim, Bricklayer. And then the other passenger took that knife in his hand like this. Needless to say, that passenger would be the defendant, Cosney McGundle. And then with that knife, he stabbed the celebrity woman who was taking a shower. I mean, I saw him stab into the collapsed passenger like this. He did what?
And for you...
Yep. He did what in his cup? Oh, me lord. My... Juror 5, might you two be?
Okay.
I serve as the governing boss of the London Coachman's Guild.
Okay, so I guess that's why he's been... Well, wouldn't that make him biased? I don't know.
Possibly. So I'm able to say that committing murder in a coach is the most unforgivable deed there is. I have to make an appropriate judgment, so I plan to continue to observe the trial, but... I'm thirsty. I need a pint. I have heard more than enough. No one can stop a horse at full gallop. No, we can always try to calm it down before he runs off ablaze. Leap over to that pub. Oh, Silver! Away!
Exactly.
As the boss of the Coachman's Guild, I choose to believe in Beppel's words.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, boss. Ugh, boss. Oh, boss. Okay, no.
Yeah.
With this, the number of guilty verdicts from the jurors stands at 5.
Only her.
Yep, we just need old widow Edna.
Mm-hmm.
Madame, would you spare me a moment? Yes, dearie. What is it? I presume you have taken ear to the testimonies of our witnesses so far, yes? Yes, loud and clear. Why then, madame, have you not announced a verdict? Because I forgot to. You see, around this time of the day, I would always be in the nearby park, knitting away. It's a daily routine.
Okay.
And I should care about this because... Such a small and adorable park. It's called McGundle Park.
Ooh. Okay.
At least it's not MacArthur Park.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's melting in the dark.
Ah.
Okay, no. It was donated to London to bring smiles to everyone's faces. Such a nice man. Would never stab someone. Right. Mr. McGundle has always been contributing to the good of London. Right. It's downright odd for such a man to stab someone. Mommy, let's go back to McGundle Library and read some more picture books. I want to read about Peter Pan.
Oh,
It would appear that much of London is still blissfully ignorant. Ignorant, that is, of Cosney McGundle's true nature. What do you mean by that? Cosney McGundle, philanthropist, billionaire playboy, a celebrity with enough wealth to purchase the entirety of London. It begs the question, just how did he obtain all of that wealth?
oh, geez. I think I know where he's going with this. Okay, you're going with that as a ploy.
Yes, his dirty money! To wit, he is a salary lender, a rather unsavory one, even among that disreputable profession.
So they had like loan sharks back then. I think that's what that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes they did, and of course, the idea of credit and loans definitely played a big part in the 1920s.
Ugh.
It's like, there's a reason why people would say it's like they're spending money that they don't have, and why it led to a Great Depression. But anyway, what? Of course, that hasn't happened yet in this universe. What? Handing out loans to the weak with outrageous interest rates, then carting off all they own. The foundation of Cosney McGundle's wealth is built upon none other than these acts of usury.
What an interesting way to make him look bad.
Yes. I had no idea. Madame, if you would hear me out.
Okay.
I'm sure you have held at least some form of suspicion. A man with enough wealth to purchase London would, without a doubt, own a personal coach.
Oh, fair. Damn.
If that is the case, then why should he go out of his way to ride an omnibus?
You wanted to try something different, I guess?
He wanted to pretend to be poor. I don't know.
Maybe.
What? You don't mean... The victim was a bricklayer in poverty, and he had incurred a large amount of debt. Needless to say, the lender was the defendant, Cosney McGundle. Furthermore, the incident took place on the night of the loan's repayment date. Really?
Damn.
No.
His eyes went wide.
Yep, and his wig fell off.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it like flew like 3 feet above his head. Poor bricklayer, deprived of his own home. He had not even a single shilling to pay with. And then, the pitiable bricklayer was finally deprived even of his own life.
Damn.
Although, how are you going to get that money back now?
Yeah, fair.
Killed the guy.
Yeah, that made no sense. Why would... Well, if he wanted the money, why would he kill them? He's not gonna get the money now.
Yeah, at that point. Exactly. Like, what are you going to accomplish with that? You're not
Yeah.
going to get anything back that way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Done in by none other than the heartless and cruel philanthropist, Cosney McGundle.
More like stupid if he actually did do that.
I know. It can't be.
Oh,
Hold it! Might I interject for a moment? Susato, You claim that the victim owed a debt to Mr. McGundle. Do you have any evidence to prove that? Show us the receipts!
Oh, damn.
I'm so thirsty right now.
Mhm.
I think a bit of blood to drink is in order. Except it's not blood, I swear. It's totally not. Please forgive my impudence in my partaking of the Holy Grail within these halls of justice. Holy Grail? There it is! Lord Van Zeek's Holy Grail!
The hell? What's so important about it?
I know. And where's the knight?
Yeah.
Who's supposed to tell me to drink from the simplest one? I don't know. There it is. Is there really something you just let is this really something you just let slide? Whoop, there it is. Let's see. This is an unexpectedly pleasant experience. I heard that Oriental women were quite bold, but I did not think it quite to this extent. What? The actions I have taken are to be expected of any legal assistant. Regrettably, however, it seems that this boldness was nothing but recklessness. This is the self-styled customer ledger of the loans which the defendant gave out. And from what I can see, the victim's name is clearly written here.
Damn.
Busted and disgusted.
Yep.
That is... I submit to the court this ledger as evidence, along with...
What exactly?
I, Van Zeeks, present a toast to the Japanese attorney. Congratulations, Mr. Attorney. May you forever wallow in self-pity.
Ouch.
Anyway, a plea to forgive my impudence in toasting to the mysteries of the Orient.
How dramatic.
I know. In accompaniment to that wonderful toast, I shall accept the evidence.
Oh my god, do you want to, like, a straw with that suck up?
Yeah. Excuse me, waiter. Can I get a straw with that suck up?
Okay. List of customers who owe money to the defendant, a salary lender, the victim himself, all 20 guineas. Okay.
20 guineas.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how much that would be worth in today's money.
Mm-hmm.
20 guineas! Yes, this is indeed quite the large loan the victim has taken! Even larger than the amount of money my wife took from me when she left! McGundle took away everything he had. Apparently even his life, which makes no sense.
Yep.
I guess... He had me fooled all along!
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. It is regrettable to say this, but that's just the kind of man he is. Attention, people of Bikini Bottom! You have been cheated and lied to! I knew it! It was such a beautiful part, too! What a horrible man!
Uh-oh.
But... maybe this is for the best. Please wait, reconsider a bit more before you reaching your conclusion. I will show no more mercy.
Scary.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Grandma's out for blood.
Exactly.
And she'll get it when she stabs you with those knitting needles. The final verdict has just been passed.
Okay, what are you gonna... Yeah, book.
According to the Great British Empire's Code of Law, should all the jurors return a guilty verdict, the trial will be suspended. The sentence will then be passed down by the presiding judge, aka Santa Claus.
Yep.
Or so it's written. It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon. Great! I'll grab my stuff! There is no time. Your sword is enough. Anyway, sentence. In this case, the death penalty.
Yep.
The guillotine? Or, no, actually, I don't know if they had the guillotine in Europe. Or, no, what am I saying? In Britain. That was a French invention, but anyway. Oh. It seems there is yet more. What else? However, the defense... The jurors have reached a unanimous vote. You have my sincerest respect for your prompt and just verdict, good jurors. As the Great British Empire's Code of Law dictates, the trial shall end now. And now I have to go back home and feel lonely and depressed and hope the elves don't try to knock down my door. We shall immediately move on to the verdict. I trust there aren't any objections.
Oh, wink wink.
Yup. I object. Sato, please, tell me just one last thing. Of course. Just now, you were about to say something. It was about the Great British Empire's Code of Law. However, the defense... What comes after that? Yes, please wait a moment. Should all the jurors' verdicts point to guilty, the trial will be suspended. The verdict will then be passed down by the presiding judge. However, the defense has the right to present a closing argument to the 6 jurors.
Okay. It's where it gets interesting.
Closing argument? Objection. Did I hear you say closing argument? That book of law you hold, tell me, in exactly which era was it written? Huh? Judging from that binding, its origin easily dates back to over 50 years ago. Such a concept is no longer recorded within the current code of law. An obsolete legal process long since culled from our practice of law.
But was it really, did you really get rid of it though?
Yeah, was it officially, ousted? Closing argument is now nothing more than a curiosity of our long history. No. Susato, what exactly is it to begin with? This closing argument. What should I be arguing for, and how? Oh, yes. Please wait a moment. I shall inspect it in detail now.
Okay.
Asserting a right without even understanding its meaning.
Okay.
Oh, very foolish of you. I see now, Naruhodo. It seems we're allowed to persuade the jurors. Persuading them? Even though the jurors have already chosen verdicts? Yes, and if they change their verdicts as a result... The trial must continue. It says so right here. You bring a light? No. Well, maybe a Koopa will lend us his. If we Persuade him? Well, of course, we're not going to be doing that kind of persuading.
Yep.
I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Painting their verdicts. This would be our very last hope.
Yep.
It is recorded that lawyers of the past did indeed assert this right to persuade the jurors. However, somewhere along the line, it became nothing more than a formality and vanished. So technically speaking, this isn't illegal, you know.
Mm.
Why might that be, my lord? Because it was meaningless.
Hmm.
Once passed down, a verdict cannot be overturned. In recent years, not a single attorney has asserted that sort of right. However, there is no mention whatsoever of the abolishment of such a system either.
Yep.
What? In other words, even though it has been forgotten, it has still not died.
Exactly. Nothing to say.
Yep. What will you do now, Naruhodo?
Do it.
I'm gonna go crawl under this desk and cry. This closing argument is the only remaining opportunity we have. My answer is... give up!
Exactly.